Roger Federer, arguably the greatest tennis player the world has ever seen. The day after his historic 17th Grand Slam victory and his 7th Wimbledon title, Federer told ATP World Tour Uncovered it was all still sinking in.
Slowly. I think the occasion was amazing yesterday with a great match with Murray, and yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more happy today. Obviously, I'm completely exhausted and happy in a way that it's all over and that it turned out the way it did. So I think I'm getting there slowly.
Federer's form has been supreme since his victory at November's Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. Along with Novak Djokovic and Rafa Nadal, he's now qualified for this year's season-ending finale, giving him the chance to win the title, also for a record 7th time.
Well, I'm always excited being at the World Tour Finals. I remember in 2002 when I qualified for the first time, and then it's been 10 straight years, so now I think this makes it 11, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is huge, and I've always played so well at the World Tour Finals. I never really played a poor one, so yeah, 3rd time in London within a year, so it's going to be quite extraordinary, and they put on a great event, and I hope also many fans are going to come out and support us.
Roger Federer has accumulated so many records and titles, it's hard to know where to begin when evaluating his career. Wimbledon will always be special. It was here that he won his first Grand Slam, 5 years after he'd first stepped onto the grass at SW19 as an anxious 17-year-old.
My first one obviously was playing as a junior. I remember going up to the umpire and telling him, I think you need to check the net. The net seems too high. And he's like, I know it's not, but let me check again. And of course it was the right height. I was just so incredibly nervous that I felt the net was like a volleyball net and I couldn't hit a ball into the court. I managed to win that match and then go on to win the title, but that was my first big memory as a tennis player at Wimbledon.
2003 was a breakthrough year for Federer. He beat Australia's Mark Philippoussis in straight sets at Wimbledon to win his first Grand Slam title.
The first one is, you don't know if you're ever going to win anything again after that, because you know you could be just a one-slam wonder, or all of a sudden you have an injury and you can never play again. Your life as a tennis player is complete if you can win Wimbledon, in my opinion. That I was able then to defend it was quite extraordinary, and then I never thought I would get on a run I did, and I had some of the most incredible matches of my life, but each one of them is very personal and very different to one another, but the first one and the last one have been very, very special, no doubt about it.
In 2009, Federer won his 6th Wimbledon and a record 15th Grand Slam singles title, a milestone to cherish.
I did get the net of my 15th Grand Slam victory at Wimbledon. They gave it to me as a present, because it was, you know, beating the all-time Grand Slam record of Pete Sampras. So I have that one, and hopefully one day I can put it against the wall, because it could look quite cool, knowing also what kind of net it is. It's the one that you know, made me win the record, and it was the match of the 16-14 in the 5th set against Andy Roddick. So those are plenty of memories, besides obviously seeing also the Wimbledon trophies in my trophy cabinet, which I'm very happy to look at once in a while.
The question he's most often asked, what does it feel like to win your first Wimbledon title?
I definitely felt different, yes, especially being at the Champions Dinner, you know, having a speech, having had all the pictures taken. I felt like, you know, I had an obligation towards Wimbledon to represent the club and represent tennis as a whole, as more of a statesman as well as just actually the classic sort of a young up-and-coming tennis player. So all of a sudden I did feel more pressure, and I felt a big sense of pride as well, actually, you know, being in this awkward but yet incredible situation, and I think it helped me grow as a person and as a player as well.
Wimbledon's tradition has left its mark on Federer. He is, after all, part of the tournament's very fabric.
I just like the grounds early on, before actually the tournament started, and you can actually walk around and go into the members area. And because I'm a member today, I guess I cherish those moments the most, when I can see the trophy again. I can go out in center court and just have a glimpse at the center court with no people inside, and then just go see the chairman and just have to him sort of a relaxed chat to him about the tournament, how things are going, if he's happy, and if anything I can do, and have maybe some tea on the balcony. That kind of stuff is for me the favorite part of Wimbledon, next to obviously playing the big matches.
So with 7 Wimbledon titles now to his name, what advice would Roger give to today's top 17-year-olds?
Just enjoy it, you know, because you never know if you're going to have another chance. You probably will, but it's just important of sucking it all in, because it really is that extraordinary. You know, I like the idea of the ivy on the wall, the purple and green colors, all these little things. It's important to take in and just take the most away from it, because it is such an extraordinary event, not just to attend, but obviously then to play in is much more than you ever could dream it would be.
Wimbledon is in Roger Federer's blood. He will keep the association burning, even when the time comes to hang up his racket.
Any position where it could be helpful for the tournament and for the legacy, for the game, I'd be very happy to help, but I don't expect anything at all. At the end of the day, I am Swiss and not English or British, but if I could help Wimbledon in any shape or form, I'd be very happy to.